Hello my dear friends. Students, in this video we are going to start division of polynomials. So before doing the division of the polynomial, let us see how we were doing division of indices. I hope you remember one very simplest rule of indices, that is a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equals to a raised to m minus n. Whenever base is same and we are dividing, means let's recall with few examples. For example, a raised to 7 divided by a raised to 5 is equal to a raised to 7 minus 5, which is equals to a square. Do you remember this? Right? So this is the basic rule which we have to use a lot while doing the division of polynomials. Clear, friends? For example, the question is x raised to 7 divided by x cube. So what will be the answer? Answer is equal to x raised to 7 minus 3, which is equals to x raised to 4. Done. So whenever base is same, variable is same, we have to subtract the indices while doing division of the indices. Now what will happen if there is a coefficient added? Means the question is 15x raised to 7 divided by 3x raised to 3. So what to do in this case? Nothing separate. The only extra thing is coefficients are added. So what we have to do? We have to subtract the coefficient by coefficient. Means this 15 will be divided by 3. So 15 divided by 3, answer is 5. Clear? Then subtract variable by variable. So while subtracting variable by variable, we just have to do division like x raised to 7 minus 3, which is equals to 4, and this is our final answer. Got it, students? One most important thing, while doing division, never forget the rule of integers. For example, if the question is minus 12p cube divided by 4p, then what will be the answer? What we have to do? We have to divide this minus 12 by plus 4. So that rule of integer, minus plus, minus is the symbol in the case of division. So minus will be the symbol. 12 divided by 4, answer is 3. P raised to 3, here p raised to 1. So p raised to 3 minus 2, 1. Minus 3p square is the final answer. Clear, students? Suppose the question is minus 18y square divided by minus 6y. So what will be the answer? What we have to do? We have to divide coefficient by coefficient considering their symbols. Symbols are minus minus plus. Minus minus plus is the symbol in the case of division. So plus symbol, either you write it or don't write. 8 divided by 6, 3. Y raised to 2 minus 1. So y raised to 1. So plus 3y raised to 1, which is simply written as 3y. Got it, students? So this is the way how to do division of monomial by monomial. Both are monomials. Clear? Now it may happen in few cases that division means proper division is not possible. Suppose the question is 16x raised to 3 divided by 5x. So what will be the answer? Right? What we have to do? We have to divide coefficient by coefficient. But 16 is not divisible by 5. Then what to do? Students, I hope you remember. We can write division always in the form of fraction, or fraction is considered as always division. So 16 divided by 5 can be written as 16 upon 5. So this is the answer of this division. 16 divided by 5 is nothing but 16 upon 5, because fraction is nothing but numerator divided by denominator. Please remember, it's a minor but one of the most important, because we have to use it in later examples. So x raised to 3 minus 1 is equal to x square. Got it, students? I hope you understand it better. 21x cube divided by 9x. So what will be the answer? Answer is 21 is not in the table of 9. So we can write it as 21 upon 9. X raised to 3 minus 1, 2. So 21 upon 9 x square. This can be our final answer, but we can further simplify it because 21 and 9 both are divisible by 3, and we know wherever there is fraction, wherever there is possible to apply test of divisibility, we are applying. So let's apply it here also. So it will be 3 7s are 21, 3 3s are 9, 7 upon 3 x square, y square plus 10y plus 24 divided by y plus 4. So before continuing with a division of polynomials, let us see how we are dividing our regular division. Suppose the question is 38 divided by 5. Okay, and how are we dividing it? First of all, we have to find a quotient. Okay, and that quotient is 5 7 the 35. So first of all, we are finding the quotient. Then we are subtracting 5 7 the 35 from this, and 3 is the remainder. Why are we subtracting 35 only? What is the logic behind this? The logic is whatever quotient we are finding, this quotient and divisor, we are subtracting the multiplication of quotient or divisor from the given dividend. Clear? So this skill we have to use here. Please remember, first of all we have to find a quotient and then subtract the multiplication of quotient and divisor. So same task we have to do while dividing a polynomial by a binomial. Students, the question is y square plus 10y plus 24 divided by y plus 4. The divisor is a binomial. We don't know how to divide by a binomial. We know how to divide by monomial. In all of these examples, we have divided by monomial. Clear, students? And here we were directly finding the answer. The answer which is the quotient directly, right? What do we do in our normal division? First we find the quotient. So here also we have to find the quotient. To find the quotient, what we have to do? We have to divide the first term of this dividend by first term of this divisor. So dividing one term by one term is like dividing a monomial by monomial, which we have done already, right? So this is our first step to find the quotient. First step is to find the quotient. And how to find the quotient? Divide the first term of the dividend by first term of the divisor. So let's divide it. Y square divided by y. So answer is equal to y raised to 1, which is nothing but y only, because coefficient are 1 1 1 divided by 1 1. Clear? So y square divided by y, answer is y. That is our first step to find the quotient. We found the quotient. After finding quotient, what we are doing? We are subtracting this 35, which is nothing but multiplication of this quotient and divisor. So our second step is subtract the multiplication of quotient and divisor. What is our second step? Subtract the multiplication of quotient and divisor. So we have to multiply this quotient with divisor. So y multiplied by y plus 4. What will be the answer? I hope you remember how to multiply a bracket, right? So y multiplied by y square. Y multiplied by plus 4y, right? So this multiplication we have to subtract from this, right? So while subtracting, symbol of the terms inside the bracket will change. This y square will turn out into minus y square. This plus 4y will turn out into minus 4y. Okay, students. So our first step is to find the quotient. To find the quotient, we have divided first term of this dividend by first term of the divisor. Our second step is multiply this quotient and divisor and subtract it from the dividend. So let's subtract. Y square minus y square, automatically plus minus will cut. Plus 10y minus 4y is equal to plus 6y. Clear? And drag out the remaining part. So plus 6y plus 24 will be here. Clear? And our third step is the repeat same procedure unless and until index of this dividend is index greater than or equal to index of the divisor. We have to continue the process until index of this dividend is greater than or equal to index of this divisor, right? In this case, we are continuing the division unless and until this number is greater than this number. Here, instead of comparing the number, we have to compare the index or a degree of this polynomial with degree of this polynomial. So what is the degree of this polynomial? That is 1. Highest degree in any polynomial is called as degree of that polynomial. So here highest degree is 1. Here also highest degree is 1. So we can continue the same process of finding quotient and subtracting their multiplication unless and until this degree is greater than or equal to degree of this. So here degree of y and degree of 6y are same. So we can continue the division. So let's continue. So what we have to do to continue the division? We have to find the quotient. To find the quotient, what we have to do? Divide first term of this by first term of this. So 6y divided by y, answer is equal to 6. Both are plus. Plus 6y divided by plus y, answer is plus 6. Okay. So first step of finding quotient is done. Second step, subtract the multiplication of this divisor and this quotient. So 6 multiplied by y plus 4. 6 multiplied by y plus 4 is equal to 6 into y, 6y. 6 into plus 24, 6 into plus 4 plus 24. And this we have to subtract, right? So while subtraction, their symbol will change. Symbol of the terms inside the bracket will change. This plus 6y will turn out into minus 6y. Plus 24 will turn out into minus 24. So 6y minus 6y 0. Plus 24 minus 24 0. So 0 is the remainder. Y plus 6 is the quotient. Got it, students? I hope you understood. So please remember the steps. Steps are: find the quotient. To find the quotient, divide first term of the dividend by first term of the divisor. Okay. Second step, subtract multiplication of the quotient and divisor from this dividend. Okay. Third step, continue these two steps unless and until degree of this dividend is greater than or equal to degree of this divisor. Okay. So let us clear it with few more examples. Students, the question is p square plus 7p minus 5 divided by p plus 3. As we are dividing by polynomial or binomial, what we have to do? To find the quotient, first step is to find the quotient, divide first term of this by first term of the divisor. So p square divided by p, answer is p. Okay, first step is completed. Second step, subtract the multiplication of this quotient and divisor. So let's multiply and subtract. P multiplied by p plus 3. P into p, p square. P into plus 3, plus 3p. So this multiplication we have to subtract. So let's enclose it in bracket and subtract. So while subtraction, symbol out of the bracket is negative. So symbol of the terms inside the bracket will change. So this p square will turn out into minus p square. Plus 3p will turn out into minus 3p. Okay. Now p square minus p square 0. Plus 7p minus 3p. Plus minus minus we have to do subtraction. 7 minus 3, 4. Symbol of the greater number plus. So plus 7p minus 3p is plus 4p. Got it? Bring down the next remaining term. So plus 4p minus 5. Again, third step is continue the same process. But before continuing, compare the degrees. Degree of this is 1. Degree of highest term is, degree of 4p is 1. Here degree of p plus 3 is also 1. Means division is possible. So let's divide to find the quotient. Divide this first term 4p by p. So 4p divided by p, answer is 4 plus plus plus. So plus 4. Plus 4p divided by plus p, answer is plus 4. Next step, subtract the multiplication of this quotient and this divisor. So let's multiply and then subtract. 4 multiplied by p, 4p. 4 multiplied by 3, 12. Both are plus, so plus 12. We have to subtract it. So let's subtract. While subtraction, symbols will change. Plus 4p will turn into minus 4p. Plus 12 will change into minus 12. Clear? Now 4p minus 4p, 0. Minus 5 minus 12 minus 7. 0 minus 7. Third step. Continue the same process unless and until degree of this is greater than degree of this. Now minus 17. What is the degree of minus 17? No variable is there. So degree is 0. Here variable is there, degree is 1. So degree of minus 17 is less than degree of p plus 3. So further division is not possible. Hence this minus 17 is our remainder and p plus 4 is the quotient. Got it, student? I hope you are finding it easier, right? So we just have to continue with same steps. Let us see one more example. Students, next example is 3x plus 2x square plus 4x cube divided by x minus 4. I hope students, till this example you might have understood our steps. Our steps are first to find the quotient, then subtract the multiplication of quotient and divisor, and all these tasks we have to do until and unless and until degree of this is greater than degree of the divisor. Means every time we have to compare the degree, right? And for the comparison and proper use of the degree, it should be arranged in the standard form. Okay, so what is mean by standard form? It is introduced here. Standard form means a polynomial is arranged in the descending order of the indices. Clear? Means we have to arrange this polynomial in the descending order of the indices. So we have to write this term with the greater index first, greatest index first, that is 4x cube. Actually it is plus 4x cube plus 2x square plus 3x, and we have to divide it by x minus 4. Actually this also needs to be arranged in standard form, but it is already arranged. So let's write it as it is, x minus 4. Clear, students? Now let's divide as per our method. First step, to find the quotient, divide first term of this by first term of divisor. So 4x cube divided by x is equal to 4x square, right? Coefficient of this x is 1. So 4 divided by 1, 4. X cube divided by x, x square. Next step, subtract the multiplication of this quotient and divisor. So let's multiply first. 4x square multiplied by x, 4x cube. Clear? 4x square multiplied by minus 4. 4x square multiplied by this minus 4. So 4 4s are 16, plus minus minus. So that is minus 16. Clear? So 4x square multiplied by minus 4 is minus 16x square. Okay, and this multiplication we have to subtract. So let's subtract. While subtraction, symbol out of the bracket is negative, so symbol of the terms inside the bracket will change. This plus 4x cube will turn out into minus 4x cube. Minus 16x square will change into plus 16x square. Okay, now plus 4x cube minus 4x cube, 0. 2 plus 16, 18. Plus 18x square plus 3x. This 3x I brought down. Now, next step. Once again we have to continue the same procedure unless and until degree of this is greater than degree of this. Degree of this 18x square is 2. Degree of x minus 4 is 1. So naturally this degree is greater. So we have to continue the same process of division. So 18x square divided by x, right? To find out the quotient we have to divide first term of this by first term of the divisor. So 18x square divided by x, answer is plus 18, right? Plus 18x square divided by plus x. Answer is plus 18 x raised to 2 minus 1 x. So plus 18x is the quotient. So next step, subtract the multiplication of quotient and divisor from this. So let's multiply then subtract. 18x multiplied by x is 18x square. 18x multiplied by minus 4. Plus minus is the symbol in multiplication. 18x multiplied by minus 4. 18 4 is 72x. 18x multiplied by minus 4 is minus 72x. This multiplication we have to subtract. Okay, so in subtraction symbol of the terms inside the bracket will change. This plus 18x square will change into minus 18x square. Minus 72x will change into plus 72x. Clear? Now plus 18x square minus 18x square will cut each other. Plus 3x plus 72x is plus 75x. Got it, students? Again, now what we have to do? Continue the same process if degree of this is greater than or equal to degree of this. So what is the degree of 75x? 1. What is the degree of x minus 1? X minus 4? 1. So degrees are same, means division is possible. So let's divide. So to divide, what we have to do? We have to find the quotient. So that we have to divide first term of this. Now there are no further terms, right? So next is we can say plus or minus 0, doesn't matter. Okay, so we have to divide first term of this by first term of the divisor. 75x we have to divide by x. So plus 75x divided by plus x, answer is plus 75. Right? How? 75 is quotient here quotient is 1. 75 divided by 1, answer is 75. Here x raised to 1, here also x raised to 1. X raised to 1 minus 1, 0. 75 multiplied by x raised to 0 means 75 multiplied by 1, 75 into x raised to 0. Any number raised to 0, answer is 1. So that is equals to 75 into 1. So that is equals to 75. Division is 75. We found the quotient. Now subtract the multiplication of this quotient and divisor. So before subtraction, let's multiply. 75 multiplied by x, 75x. 75 multiplied by minus 4. Plus minus is the symbol of the multiplication. 75 multiplied by 4, answer is 300. Okay, and this multiplication we have to subtract. So let's subtract. During subtraction, symbols will change. Plus 75 will change into minus 75x. Minus 300 will change into plus 300. So 75x minus 75x, 0. 0 plus 300 plus 300. Now again we have to continue the same procedure. If degree of this is greater than or equal to degree of this, 300, no variable, so degree is equal to 0. Here variable x raised to 1, so degree is equal to 1. So degree of divisor is greater than degree of this dividend. So further division is not possible. We have to stop here. So here we can say 4x square plus 18x plus 75 is our quotient and plus 300 is our remainder. Clear, students? Students, in this example, this standard form was the important concept. It was introduced only in the dividend. We have to see one more example in which we have to arrange the divisor also in the standard form. So let's see one more such kind of example, and that will be the final example of this video. The question is 3x minus 3x square minus 12 plus x raised to 4 plus x cube divided by x square plus 2. First of all, we have to arrange both in the standard form. So standard form of this in the descending order of the indices. First here it will come x raised to 4. So this is equal to x raised to 4 plus x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 12. Okay, so this dividend is arranged into standard form as x raised to 4 plus x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 12. All of the indices are arranged in the descending order. Divided by x square plus 2, you may say sir it's already in the standard form, but actually it's not, because one index is missing. Here index of x is 2, here x is not there, means index of x is 0. So what about index x raised to 1? That need to be introduced. So how we will introduce? We will introduce as first x square will be as it is plus 0 into x raised to 1. So 0 multiplied by any number, answer is 0, means we are just adding 0 into it. See, x square plus 2 plus 0, answer will be x square plus 2. So are we changing the value of this polynomial? No. Without changing the value of the polynomial, we are arranging it in the descending order of the indices. So this polynomial is equal to x square plus 0x plus 2. Now it's arranged properly in the descending order of the indices. Clear? Here index is 2, here index is 1, here index is 0. Now let's divide it. X raised to 4 plus x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 12 divided by x square plus 0x plus 2. So what is the process of division? First of all, we have to find the quotient. To find the quotient, divide first term of this by first term of the divisor. So x raised to 4 divided by x square, answer is x square. Clear? Then subtract the multiplication of this quotient and this divisor. So x square multiplied by x square, x raised to 4. X square multiplied by 0x, 0 x cube. Got it, students? Multiplication. 1 into 0, 0. Addition of indices, x raised to 2 plus 1, x raised to 3. I hope you remember multiplication of the indices. So x square into 0x is 0x cube. X square into plus 2 is equal to plus 2x square. Clear? This we have to subtract. So let's subtract. During subtraction, symbol out of the bracket is negative, so symbol of the terms inside the bracket will change. It will change into minus x square, it will change into minus 0x cube, it will change into minus 2x square. Okay, x raised to 4 minus x raised to 4, 0. X cube minus 0x cube is plus x cube. We are just subtracting 0 from this, right? So x cube minus 0 is plus x cube. Minus 3x square minus 2x square. Minus minus plus means addition, right? So 3 plus 2, 5. Minus 5x square. Clear up to this? Now what we have to do? Just bring down the remaining terms. So remaining terms are plus 3x minus 12. Brought it down. Again, continue the same process unless and until degree of this is greater than or equal to degree of this. Degree of this is 3, degree of divisor is 2, it is greater. If it is greater than or equal to, we can divide. So let's divide first term of this by first term of the divisor. X cube divided by x square, answer is x. Both are plus, so plus x. Plus x. Clear? Then next step, subtract multiplication of this quotient and divisor from this. So let's multiply, then subtract. X multiply by x square, x cube. X multiply by 0x, so plus 0x square. X multiply by plus 2, plus 2x. Nothing is here. So we have to, let's subtract it. During subtraction, symbols will change. X cube will change into minus x cube. Plus 0x square will change into minus 0x square. Plus 2x will change into minus 2x. Clear? So x cube minus x cube. This x cube is changed into minus x cube. X cube minus x cube, 0. Minus 5x square minus 0x square means minus 5x square minus 0. That is equal to minus 5x square. 3x minus 2x is 1x. Symbol of the greater number is plus. So plus 1x, that is plus x. Minus 12, we have to bring it down as it is. Clear? Again, we have to continue same step unless and until degree of this is greater than or equal to degree of the divisor. Degree of this minus 5x square, which is the highest degree, that is 2. Here degree of the divisor x square is also 2. So degrees of both the polynomials are same. So we can divide. So let's divide. 5x square, actually minus 5x square divided by plus x square. Answer is minus 5. See students, minus plus minus is the symbol in the case of division. So minus 5x square divided by plus x square, answer is minus 5. Now we have to subtract the multiplication of this quotient and divisor. So let's multiply then subtract. 5 multiplied by x square minus 5x square. Actually it is minus 5 multiplied by plus x square, answer is minus 5x square. Minus 5 multiplied by 0x, answer is 0x. Write it as plus or minus, doesn't matter, 0. Okay, minus 0x I have written. Minus 5 multiplied by plus 2, answer is minus 10. Okay, we have to subtract it. So let's subtract. During subtraction, symbol out of the bracket is negative. So symbol of the terms inside the bracket will change. So minus 5x square will change into plus 5x square. Minus 0x will change into plus 0x. Minus 10 will change into plus 10. Now, minus 5x square plus 5x square, 0, plus x. Minus 12 plus 10, minus 12. Again we have to continue the same process if degree of this is greater than or equal to degree of this divisor. Degree of this is 1, x raised to 1. Degree of divisor is 2. So degree of this dividend is not greater than or equal to degree of divisor, means we cannot do further division. Hence this is our final answer, and this x minus 12 plus x minus 12 is remainder. X square minus x, sorry, x square plus x minus 5 is quotient. Got it students? I hope you have understood it. So do the practice. Thank you very much for watching the video till the end. I hope you have understood concept explained in this video. You might have learned something new through this video. Friends, if you have liked the video, please hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. So every time I will upload a new video, you will get the notifications about it and you will not miss any of the concept of this simple subject. Thank you very much.